What's up guys, it's Anthony. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you some supplies that most beginner bullet journal people should use, or just like a beginner's bullet journal supply list, you know. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I want to show you guys some of the supplies I use, and I'll put on next week showing you guys how to use the supplies in a monthly setup. So without further ado, let's get right on into these beginner's bullet journal supply list video. So the first thing on the list, you obviously need a journal. So I recommend the Arch journals. They're really nice quality. If you guys do use an Arch journal, make sure to, use my code OSPM10. It does not hurt you guys any. It actually benefits you guys. You get a 10% discount, and I also get a little bit of commission for that, and it helps the channel out a lot. You guys have no idea how much help it is to the channel. The link is in the description box below, and yeah, you can use that link or just use the can. Besides the point, using a journal. A good high quality journal will help you want to do bullet journaling, continue bullet journaling, and all the things. There's a lot of different alternatives and a lot of different things out there. Just find the brand that suits you best, your morals and things like that. And also is a good price because, not gonna lie, Arch journal was a little pricey, but there is some great alternatives like the Scribbles That Matter. They just recently upgraded to 160 GSM, and the good old-fashioned Leuchtturm 1917, and also the Shop of Anna Rachel notebooks. So there's a lot of good notebooks out there. I definitely recommend a lot. I haven't encountered a really bad notebook except for the Limon. They have great paper and everything. At least the one I had, it just fell apart. Like, it literally likes a hot mess. Wait, I'm gonna go show you guys. Okay, so I have it. This is my second ever bullet journal. So, but like, the pages, I had to duct tape a page in right here. Like, the booklets just started falling out and stuff. Like back here, you can see like the booklets are coming to tear out. So I don't know, maybe it's just because I was rough with it when I had it. I don't know, but it was just not good. So if you guys have a different experience with Limon, let me know in the comment section below. But so far, I don't think I'll be purchasing another Limon notebook for a while. You're probably going to need something to write and draw with in your bullet journal. So there's two types of pens that are commonly seen and talked about and known in the bullet journal community, which are fine liners and gel pens. Fine liners are what most people use to draw, and gel pens are what most people use to write in their task and do the daily stuff when it comes to bullet journaling. I use both of them. I love both of them. Mainly the use of fine liner is the ink doesn't get into the page, and that makes it kind of sits on top of it, so therefore it doesn't like really smudge much, and it just kind of like lets the ink be, instead of a gel pen where it gets inside the page and it could be smudged and all that kind of good stuff. So a lot of great fine liners out there are the Sakura Pigment Microns. They have the regular ones and the plastic nib ones, so those are great. And ones I used to use were the Tombow mono drawing pens. Those are also great. They come in a great variety of range, and they're also, if you go to Michael's, if there's a Michael's near you, they have this pen line and this brand line called Artist Loft, and they have an entire like set from like 0.001 to like 1 millimeter of pens for $15, and usually there's a whole bunch of coupons, like you can even get that cheaper. So if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend those. They do wear in a little bit easier. That is a thing of cheaper supplies. They tend to wear in easier, and also they do have notebooks. I totally forgot about the dotting notebooks. They do have dotting notebooks, grid notebooks, line notebooks, blank notebooks, and sketchbooks. They have a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys want some really cheap markers and pens, you can definitely check out Artist Loft. They have a lot of stuff you can buy, and they're from Michael's, and like I said, Michael's have a lot of discounts and stuff like that. And a lot of these products I'm mentioning in this video is also from Michael's. I swear they didn't sponsor this video, but I have been a Michael's baby before I even started bullet journaling. I used to be one of those 2014 DIYers, so I know all the good stuff from Michael's. I know the right sections to go to clearance first. There's usually some really good stuff in clearance, but that's a different video, how to shop in Michael's. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because that could be an entire video on its own. Another thing, I wish someone told me this. I really do, because I was literally lost when I first started bullet journaling. Like, do I need these? Do I need Tombows? Do I need these? I was all over the place, man. I kid you not. I was like, I need to buy every pen they have. Every time someone featured a new pen on their Plant With Me videos, I said, Mimi, which is my grandma, Mimi, we need to go to Michael's. And she's like, what? I get no pen. She's like, don't you have 30 sitting in your backpack? That's not the point. I need the ones they have. The ones they're using. So, this thing will save your life and save you so much money. I'm telling you. Because if you don't stick with bullet journaling, you can even use these after you don't stick with bullet journaling. It is Crayola Super Tips. Crayola has been very popular lately. Crayola is a great marker company. I've been using Crayolas, like I said, before I even started bullet journaling. But I did not know I could use some for bullet journaling and calligraphy as well. So if you guys didn't know that, you can use Crayola Super Tips for calligraphy and things like that. I bought the 100 set back in 2019. I still have the 100 set. I have over 200 of them because like I said, I used them before bullet journaling. So I like those. Now I bought a 50 set one day, I bought a 25 set another day, and I bought the 100 set. So I have a whole bunch of them. So I'm safe to say I'm good on Crayola Super Tips. I don't think I need any more, but I definitely recommend you get the 100 set. You can find a wide range of color tones and color variations like muted colors, pastels, neons, grays, neutrals, and there's so many different colors. So I definitely recommend you get those Crayola Super Tips. They're really cheap. A pack of 100 is $15, and again with the Michaels, if you go to Michaels, they have coupons and things like that. I got mine from Walmart actually, so they're all over the place. I'm pretty sure you can find them even on Amazon. They're on cheap for Amazon. So yeah, like I said, if you don't stick with them, you can always just use them for creative projects. If you don't, like I said, if you don't stick with bullet journaling, you can always just use them for like creative projects, things like that. But they are very helpful when it comes to just bullet journaling in general, and it saves you money essentially. So now that we're getting all our supplies ready and all those things like that, there's one more thing I forgot to mention, which is a pencil and an eraser. This is pretty self-explanatory. You're probably going to need a pencil to sketch out your layouts, especially when you're first starting. You want to try a whole bunch of layouts and see which one sticks, see which one works with you. I can do an entire thing about beginner and bullet journaling systems and layouts that work best. Pencils are useful to sketch and get all those things and all those ideas out, especially because I did not use the dot grid. Please go get a pencil, go sketch out everything. It will help you, save you time in the long run. I don't think there has not been one bullet journal shred I have not sketched out. And I use the Pentel Graph Gear mechanical pencil. There's so many different ones. Sometimes I even do the Dixon Ticonderoga pencils. Those are great. And you also need an eraser. I definitely recommend the Pentel High Polymer. They're very cheap, very accessible, Walmart, Michaels type stuff. So even though we sketch everything out, things don't always go according to plan, as you guys may have seen from any of my bullet journal videos. And I do mean any. No matter how much you sketch something out, no matter how much you make sure you watch every pen detail, something's gonna mess up. You're either gonna have to find a creative way to cover it up, or get your good old friend whiteout or a white gel pen. If you get a white gel pen, you have the best of two worlds because you can use it for like on black stuff. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about whiteout. I have bought whiteout in bulk ever since I started becoming part of the StudyGram community. And what works even better, sometimes my cousin, her job gets her whiteout. So I've been stacked up on whiteout for a while. You cannot catch me without whiteout because it won't ever happen. It won't. It just won't. But this is great. There's been so many times where I mess up a line. I can just go over it with whiteout. You seen it in a lot of Plan With Me videos, just the whiteout hooks in general. And if you're very creative, hey, go right ahead and not use whiteout and do your little thing. But over here, I like to use whiteout. I like to cover it up and get back to what I was doing. So yeah, that's another great way to, cover up those mistakes. So approaching some of the last things on the list, it is a ruler. This isn't necessary, nor do I feel like it should be. I like a ruler. Lately, I haven't been using a ruler in my bullet journal, but when I first started, I was a ruler geek. I'm like, no spread of mine is not gonna have a ruler. I'm not gonna hand draw anything. From the way it looks like I didn't use one, but I swear I used one. So a ruler, you can find really cheap ones. I use the Midori multi-ruler. It folds up into 15 centimeters and then you fold it out and it's 30 centimeters. I took that with me to school for like drawing graphs and measuring things and all that fun stuff. So do it that what you will. And also get a ruler if you're gonna get a ruler, get one with centimeters. And I do say this because when you're journaling, you'll start to notice that 1 centimeter is 2 dot grids. So therefore, if you're measuring out calendars and you do a 6x6 box, you can just do every 3 spaces, and it saves you time on sketching, saves you time on journaling, and gives you more time to plan and all that kind of thing. So make sure you guys get a ruler with centimeters on it. Saves you a lot of time. So the next thing is a glue stick or glue stick, glue roll, glue tape roller, something glue, because I love pasting things in my journal, or I just love closing 2 pages on each other that don't need to be ever shown again. If you guys watch my October plan with me, this is a very great example of it. I set up the weekly spread. That weekly spread is glued together. I hated it. I just couldn't take it. I had to act like I loved it in the video, but I hated it. I swear, I kind of hated it. Like, the vision didn't match what was going on in the journal. And that's another thing, a big tip. Sometimes the vision doesn't match the journal spread. That is okay. It happens to the best of us. It happens to a lot of people, more than you think. The glue can cover it up, put it together, or even just paste more things in to make them cover up a mistake. So glue is definitely recommended. So that is it for this video, guys. I'm so happy to show you guys this beginner's bullet journal supply list. Like I said, I was lost. Like, my brain was like, do I need to get everything? What do I need? What's essential? Just da-da-da-da. Like I said earlier in the video, you don't really need to buy everything off this list. You can honestly just buy the notebook and pen and be good for a while, honestly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, got some inspiration to start bullet journaling, or if you're already bullet journaling, let me know in the comment section below what you would add to this list. And then yeah, don't forget to my social medias, which is at @stationery here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. That is it from me, guys. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, my stationery fam.